I find this to be very, very disturbing. This is mainstream media, Face the Nation, and the interviewer interviewing Marco Rubio completely distorts history. It's very, very disturbing when these are the sentiments that are being projected. And unfortunately, this has been the peer pressure for a good number of years in this direction of what we're going to hear from the interviewer. And it's completely false. And Marco Rubio rightfully calls out how she interprets how Nazi Germany rose as a power. It's very, very important to pay attention to this.
Well, he was standing in a country where free speech was weaponized to conduct a genocide. And he met with the head of a political party that has far-right views and some historic ties to extreme groups. The context of that was changing the tone of it. And you know that the censorship was specifically about the right.
No, I have to disagree with you. Free speech was not used to conduct a genocide. The genocide was conducted by an authoritarian Nazi regime that happened to also be genocidal because they hated Jews and they hated minorities and they hated those that they had a list of people they hated, but primarily the Jews. There was no free speech in Nazi Germany. There was none. There was also no opposition in Nazi Germany. They were a sole and only party that governed that country. So that's not an accurate reflection of history.
Good on Marco Rubio for being very, very responsive to say, when she says, and that, he said, no, actually, I disagree with you. This is the idea of when there is something good, such as free speech, right? And then you have bad people. And bad people will use anything they can get their hands on in a negative way, right? And what's going on over here is she's saying that Nazi Germany had free speech. Nazi Germany did not have free speech at all. I mean, everyone knows this. And to make this statement is just a complete corruption of history. And we have to be accurate and not then destroy what she's doing. She's tainting the goodness of free speech by making believe that was the cause of Nazi Germany. And this is a big problem. When we're not honest about history, we reshape things in order to push a certain agenda. And this is on Face the Nation, which is quite shocking to me.